Okay, hello, welcome to this video, and I know I'm tired, but I do need to talk about this because, the media in the United States is largely ignoring this unbelievable disaster that is happening in Canada right now as we speak. Four provinces are burning on fire. Four provinces are dealing with terrible wildfires, and we're going to go and look at this again because this is the high resolution satellite here. We have the MODIS satellite, and you can see where all these fires are burning. And we have four provinces that are on fire: British Columbia, Alberta. The worst of it's in Alberta. We have the Northwest Territories as well. Wildfires there. It looks like some new ones might have just gotten started there. Three of them, in fact. Some more in Alberta, and Saskatchewan also has some fires, though it looks like maybe it's died down a little bit in Saskatchewan, but the smoke is spreading across the entire country, entirety of Canada and the northern United States. You can see right here, and we're going to take a look at this satellite loop here, and you can see. Let's run this here, and you're going to be able to see here. Look closely. I know it's kind of an odd shape, but take a look at these fires exploding here in Alberta. So these fires look like they're getting worse. They've just exploded. Tons of smoke. Take a look at Northwest Territories. You got three that just popped up right here. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, it's like a freaking volcano erupted there. We've never seen this before, and this is all due to the climate crisis. We are in a climate emergency, but people are just avoiding it. They're avoiding the obvious that we need to declare a climate emergency, and that means that we need to cease burning fossil fuels like it's no tomorrow. But nobody wants to do it because Wall Street and big oil, well, they're going to get upset. If we take all the pickups away and the SUVs that nobody needs and force a lot of people to take mass transit while improving mass transit, you know what I mean, substantially, they're not going to like that. People love their cars. Well, I'm sorry, folks. The days of the personal automobile, as much as I have, I have fond memories of them, need to come to an end. All right? Because this planet can't sustain it anymore. All right? But that's not even good enough. We're going to have to find ways to get carbon out of the atmosphere. And it could cost billions or trillions of dollars. But we have to do it. Otherwise, we lose the planet. All right? So these are some of the stories here that I want to read to you here in this video here. It says, smoke fills North American skies. So this is an article here from NASA Earth Observatory. Raging fires filled the skies of southern Canada and northern United States with smoke in mid-May 2023. The fires have scorched 478,000 hectares. That's 1,800 square miles in Alberta, British Columbia, and Saskatchewan as of May 16th. All right, there's also the Northwest Territories, which is 10 times the average area burned for this time of the year. This image from the geostationary operational environmental satellite 18 GOES 18 shows smoke from the fires sweeping over southern Canada as well as North Dakota, Minnesota, and several other states on May 15, 2023. As of May 16th, there were 87 wildfires burning in Alberta, a quarter of which were classified as out of control, meaning the fires were expected to grow in size. A majority of the 478,000 hectares burned have been in Alberta, but several fires are classified as burning out of control that also on British Columbia and Saskatchewan. Smoke from the fires has caused poor air quality and reduced visibility in several cities. Wildfire smoke contains tiny particles called aerosols, which can degrade air quality. All right. Hazy skies were also observed by a global network of ground sensors called the Aerosol Robotic Network, or AeroNet, which is comprised of more than 500 carefully calibrated sun photometer instruments that measure aerosol optical depth around the world. So these instruments measure the sun, basically. A perfectly clear blue sky would produce a very low AOD value, less than 0.05 in visible wavelengths. An AOD rating of 3 would make it difficult to even see the sun. All right. Wind brought smoke from the fires down to Maryland on May 10th, making the sun look milky in the sky. The AeroNet instrument in NASA guarded in Greenbelt, Maryland, had an average AOD value of 1 invisible wavelength on that day. On May 16th, smoke contributed to hazy skies and hazardous air quality in North Dakota and northern Minnesota. An AeroNet sensor at the University of North Dakota in Grand Forks measured an AOD of 2.3 on May 16th, with peak values close to 3. Unseasonably hot weather is expected to continue in the next few days. Western Canada and British Columbia temperatures are expected to reach 30 degrees Celsius, 86 Fahrenheit through May 18th. So, yeah, this is what we're going through here. And when I pull up the news on this, you can see there's a number of things. The hidden toll of Canada's worsening wildfires. Alberta's fight against wildfires could drag on all summer. I believe it. Canada's wildfires have been disrupting lives. Now oil and gas take a hit. Of course, we gotta have our oil and gas. How's the irony in that? That it's the oil and gas that's fueling this whole freaking climate crisis, and now people are upset because the oil and gas take it. Good. All right, we need to stop burning this stuff. It's killing everybody on this planet. Every living thing is dying because of our insatiable greed. All right. And not to mention people losing their homes. People are losing their homes. People have been evacuated. I don't know how many people you have evacuated here. You think there'd be more stories, actually. Believe it or not. You think there'd be more stories. Here, let's go to the CBC. CBC News. So the military reservists are boots on the ground in Alberta wildfire fight. Hundreds still forced from homes in BC wildfires. Wildfire smoke blanketing Canadian skylines. Wildfire smoke blanketing Saskatchewan. All right? It's unbelievable what's happening here. It really is. This is historic, and it's only May. We have a long summer to go through here. And you can see there's really bad air quality in certain areas. I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing that at the surface. And we're going to start seeing that kind of smell. We're going to smell it here eventually. It's only a matter of time. I mean, people are running for their lives from these fires. People's homes have been destroyed. Their towns are being destroyed. All right? And everybody's worried about oil and gas. Really? Really? But, of course, they're in their own world. They won big today. They won big on Wall Street today. They're completely oblivious to this planet burning around them. It's unbelievable. It really is. So, again, if we go back to this, you'll see here, CNBC. Wildfires burn millions of acres in Canada, sending oil prices higher. Good. They need to be higher. They need to be higher. I think $8 or $9 a gallon maybe would get people to stop driving so goddamn much. Start taking mass transit. We can't live like this anymore in this country anymore. All right, look, I have affinity for cars too, all right, but it's over. We've got a climate crisis going on in this country. In this whole world, not this country, what I'm saying, but we've got to change our ways. We've got to change our ways. CNBC, of course, they gear to snobs. So, of course, that's all they care about. All right? Look at the smoke here that you have here. Right outside, a notable impact on the region's oil industry. Because the fires are burning the oil production areas. Go burn them. Destroy them. I feel bad for the people losing their homes. But I don't feel bad for the freaking fossil fuel industry, which is the reason why we're going through this in the first place. So, yeah, it's unbelievable, and I had to make a video about this. Just we got wildfire smoke spreading into the United States too, North Dakota. You can see there's haze coming. So this is going to probably make its way into our area, I think, and I really do. I don't see how it's not. We are going to be dealing with this, and it's not just going to be haze above us. It's going to be that smoke. It will be filling all our skies, and at the surface too. All right, this is a massive disaster going on right now. You know, it's a massive climate disaster we've got going on. I mean, look, the top two things: Canada's wildfire. I don't give a flying you know what about the oil prices. I mean, really, people's homes have been destroyed. Forests are being destroyed. 90 wildfires burning in Alberta alone. All right? This is how bad it is. It really is. It's really, really bad. And it's only going to get worse. This is going to be a summer that could be the worst summer on record. But every year we're going to be saying that, you know. When 2024 turns out to be even worse, we'll say, 2023 wasn't so bad. You know, because it's just going to keep getting worse. That's the thing. And everybody is just blissfully unaware of what's happening. They really are. And let's just actually, I think we can add layers here. We can add that fire layer that we did before, and then I'll wrap up this video here. Fires and thermal anomalies, and we could just put that in here. That in here and close that up, and then there you go. It's showing all the fires burning here. And look at that. You see, here you got British Columbia, Alberta, we got some in Northwest Territories, and Saskatchewan. They're still burning too. Yeah. It's actually showing some other fires and thermal anomalies over here. I don't know if those are false hits. But this is a planet in serious, serious trouble. And I know making this video isn't going to do a damn thing, but I'm going to still vent about it, that the leaders of the United States, the leaders of Canada, the leaders of the world need to realize that this is the most pressing issue on this planet right now, and that all the financial resources that we waste on things like wars and crap like that needs to go to fixing this damn planet. All right? That's the priority right now. That's the priority, because guess what? We destroy the planet. Not only do we make every other living thing on this planet extinct, we make ourselves extinct too. I know nobody's listening. Nobody cares. I don't know how much time we're going to have left here on this planet. These are some scary times we're living in. And it's about time that something be done. It doesn't matter whether the Republicans, Democrats, nobody cares, because everybody's worried about, everybody's controlled by what Wall Street wants. Wall Street, big oil. You know what? F them. All right? Screw them. I don't care if big oil goes bankrupt. I don't care if Wall Street crashes and it's worth a penny. I don't care about any of that crap. What I care about is this planet. All right? And we're in a climate emergency. All right? And I'm going to keep saying it. This is no joke. And this is the most pressing issue on this planet right now that needs to be addressed by everybody, and it's being ignored instead. And it's just an outrage. And that is all I gotta say. Pray for everybody in Canada going through this hard time. But you're sitting in your enclaves thinking, it won't affect you. It's going to affect everybody on this planet. No one is going to escape the wrath of this climate crisis. And that is it. Thank you for watching.